Day 28. Israel continues to fight a war on multiple fronts. The main arena of war is inside Gaza, where ground forces, supported by the Air Force, are systematically destroying Hamas's intricate network of terror tunnels. Involved in the battles are Yahalom troops, members of the Combat Engineering Corps' 717th Battalion, infantry forces of the Nahal and Negev brigades, as well as tanks. The IDF announced the names of 4 more soldiers killed in fighting in the Gaza Strip yesterday, bringing the death toll since Israel began its ground offensive against Hamas to 23. Army spokesman Daniel Hagari showed evidence today that Hamas's fuel reserves, over 500,000 litres, are being stored directly under Gaza City's Shifa hospital, the largest in the Strip. The army is on high alert also in the north, where there's great tension after consistent attacks from Iran-backed Hezbollah on the Lebanese border. Kiryat Shmona and Sfat, as well as IDF positions, have come under fire. Hamas also has some units located in Lebanon, and they have claimed responsibility for some of the mortars fired at Israel. Israel is monitoring Yemen, from where long-range missiles have been sent towards Eilat. And the final front is inside the Palestinian territories in the West Bank, including Jenin, a major stronghold of Hamas supporters. Troops also entered Nablus today. Elhanan Klein, 29, was killed yesterday as he was returning from Army Reserve duty to his home in the settlement of Einav. Medics found him shot dead in his car, which crashed and overturned on the side of Route 557 near the Palestinian town of Beit Lid, northwest of Nablus. Police mounted a manhunt for the perpetrators. Following the attack, settlers allegedly set fire to Palestinian shops, cars, olive groves and other property in the nearby village of Deir Shaf. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Israel for the 3rd time since the Hamas attack of October 7th. He is trying to negotiate the best way of offering protection to civilians in Gaza while allowing Israel to achieve her war aims of destroying Hamas and rescuing the 241 hostages. After holding a press conference that featured former Supreme Court Chief Justice Aaron Barak, families of hostages held by terrorists in Gaza gathered in front of the gate of the Kiryat military base in Tel Aviv, blocking Shaul HaMelech Road in central Tel Aviv. The families announced that they intend to stay at the entrance to the Kiryat, which houses the IDF's headquarters, until Prime Minister Netanyahu publicly declares that there's no ceasefire without the return of all the captives. After a High Court of Justice petition, Israel released hundreds of Palestinian workers who've been held in Israeli-run jail since the Hamas onslaught on October 7th. The workers were dropped off by buses near Gaza and walked into the enclave through the Kerem Shalom border crossing. Their possessions had all been confiscated. This is Peta Jones-Pellach reporting for NCJWA Australia.